really have any slick thing to say during the opening. This is a great colorway, and they ruined it with patent leather. Sorry. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on these bad boys right here. This is the Air Jordan 9 in a brand new colorway. I don't know if there's a nickname for these. It might be fire red. I think that's what I've been seeing. But yeah, this is a great colorway that just screams, why is there patent leather on there? This color blocking, first off, reminds me a lot of my favorite Air Jordan 9 ever. And it's not an original colorway. It's actually a Retro Plus colorway, and it was the French Blues. Those ones are so sexy. So yeah, I was hoping that these would get that type of treatment, but with red accents instead of the blue accents. But again, they decided to throw patent leather on there because it must have been like leftovers from the cool gray 11s or something. But anywho, the outsole right here is typical for an Air Jordan 9. The Air Jordan 9 is the model itself that is famously known for, one, being on the statue out front of the United Center, two, not being worn by MJ within an NBA game, which I believe he did eventually, right? Didn't he wear these as a Wizard? But he did not wear them as a Chicago Bull. A lot of people also think that this shoe was designed for baseball and not basketball, but that's also not true. They designed the shoe 2 years in advance, so it was designed before he even thought about retiring. However, it was supposed to signify the globalization of the game of basketball, which happened 2 years prior. Professional players were allowed to play in the Olympic Games for the first time, which ended up creating what we all know now as the USA Dream Team. And he wore the Air Jordan 7 in that, so again, that 2 year timeline is pretty much in line. So that was the time frame in which everybody literally went nuts over Michael Jordan and the rest of these NBA players, and that's what this shoe was supposed to signify. You can see that not only through the outsole with all of the different languages that are up top and the globe that is right there at the toe area, but also on the heel, they literally have a Jumpman and a globe emblem on the back, which looks fantastic. Now the midsole itself is polyurethane. Inside of the polyurethane are two encapsulated air sole units. One's in the forefoot, one's in the heel. Unfortunately, they're not top loaded like what you would get in the remastered Chicago Air Jordan 2. So they're not that comfortable. This is one of those shoes that you really got to wear a lot to break in before things become moderately comfortable. It's not the most comfortable Jordan, unfortunately, but they're playable, so you know, it is what it is. If you wanted a performance review, I did that years ago. I popped my hip out. That was the Air Jordan 1. That's where that whole traction line comes from, for those guys wondering.
Traction's so good,
it'll pop your hip out.
In case they didn't know it.
Thank you. Oh, what is this?
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
No, it's not. Oh man, they almost had me. It says Dream Cell on there. You try to me with the color change, you guys. I'm not falling for it. Man, I was shocked. I thought this was a real polyurethane. It does feel better though. Wow, I was genuinely pleased for 2 seconds. Now the materials I'm half and half with. Obviously we've got the patent leather on there in the cool gray colorway. I just don't love patent leather on lots of models. I don't mind it on other things. It's just for this particular shoe, I wish it wasn't on there. I wish it was the nubuck or the suede or whatever was on the original version of this, but in the blue colorway. However, the leather on here is not great, so don't like think that it's premium or anything, but hot damn, it's soft. So I really like that. They usually use cardboard leather on Jordan 9s, and this is not that. It looks like it's a composite leather, actually. It looks like it's bleached. So it could be a mixture between leather and synthetics, obviously with that vinyl-y or polyurethane coat on there, but it is soft and everything, so it's gonna be an interesting wear with the firmer patent and then the softer interior. So, you know, there is that. They got the traditional tongue though, which I like, plus the speed lacing system, which I think is awesome. The Air Jordan branding at the top is very plain, but just very cool looking to me. I love the way that the red pops off the gray. I really do like this colorway. I just really dislike the patent leather usage. I think that they just use it a little too much.
I concur.
One thing that they can definitely fix though is that Jumpman right there. It's supposed to face the other way on the originals. I know that some of you guys think that I'm an idiot because I point those things out, and that's fine. I just was a sneakerhead before you. I can't help it. Now, as far as the fit is concerned, you can do one of two things. One, you can go true to size. However, I like to go up half a size in Jordan 9s. There's a little area right over here that even obliterates my pinky toe, and I'm not a wide footer. So going up half a size is pretty much mandatory for me personally.
It's because there's a weird booty construction inside.
There's a weird booty construction, but there's a hole right there.
Yeah.
And so
there's like knots and stuff.
Yeah, and it's just really uncomfortable. Plus there's the, I don't know what you would call the backing of the material. It's kind of like the Strobel. It's like a really rough material, like a nylon. And for whatever reason, it just chafes my toes. So I would personally go up half a size, but you can go true to size and you should be good to go.
I like how you said chafes my toes. It sounds like it really burns my biscuits.
Is that a real saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Burns my biscuits? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Is that like a super white person thing?
Probably.
Who the makes biscuits? And
I
then
do.
burns them.
I have.
Actually, that's true. I do a lot of the cooking in the house.
I make some good things, but I kind of space out sometimes too. Anyways,
everybody leaves a timer on or forgets to turn it on sometimes.
Yeah.
But you are here for the 12 days of
Christmas.
Kicksmas, giveaways, whatever you want to call it.
But before we do that, I have a fun Christmas
that's right.
fact.
I had already forgot about that. You just told me about that.
Yeah, that includes the Jordan 9. It's probably something you guys know about already, but I was watching the Santa Claus with our son this weekend, and Tim Allen, one of the first houses he stops at, he pulls out a pair of Jordan 9s and sets them under the tree.
Can you find a still shot?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I can even find a little video.
Oh, hot damn, he really did.
So.
Well, that's really cool. I didn't even know that those were in that movie.
You were sitting there with us, but he wasn't paying attention, and I tried to be like, whoop.
I did catch the Air Jordan 5s in Dahmer.
I think everybody did, though.
Because that's a Christmas movie.
But anyways, we're here to do our 12 days of Christmas for our Discord community now.
Yes, so if you're not a Discord member, there's a link down below, but basically they help fund this channel. The reason why we review as many shoes as we are able to is because they're the reason why. So basically they pitch in every month, we're able to do that, and with that, we're able to give shoes back. Also, by the way, if you're interested in this particular shoe, I think they released December 13th, if I'm not mistaken. They'll be available at all Jordan Brand retailers. If you're in the Sacramento or Elk Grove area, you can grab them over at Phenom or Phenom Global. If you were interested in finding out what their release procedure is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be first come, first serve. However,
check their social.
Yeah, I don't work for them, so make sure that you follow them on social to know for sure. So Phenom916 or at Phenom Global, and you should be good to go. You can go ahead and pull out the giveaway shoe.
Which one was it?
It's the one right in front of you, man.
It's this one?
Yeah, those pretty ass things right there. Damn, those are sexy. Look at this toe shape, dude. That is sleek. That's crazy. And these are mids.
And they're not mid.
What? Oh, I got it. So yeah, I think this is a great colorway, a great shape to the shoe, great construction, pretty good quality as well. The materials aren't anything crazy, but they sure put a really cool polyurethane coat on there that makes it look like it's better than it actually is. So in addition to that, we're gonna add in our little dead stock sneaker smell with all of the giveaways that we ship out here personally. Some of the giveaways are coming from other areas and stuff from other WearTesters team members. So yeah, so you guys will get a package kind of like this. And if you were interested in this smell, by the way, it just restocked on the Soul Science website, so we'll have a other link down there just in case you wanted to check it out. And I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you were interested in these, sound off below and let us know. Do you like the patent leather? Do you not? Do you kind of wish that it was a little bit more like those flint gray French blue? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I guess I just automatically, unless it's like a specific pair, but in my mind, that Rand wrap is always.
It's just recently. I think that's the reason why I dislike it so much, because.
Wasn't my pair?
Yes.
Okay.
But yours was a mid that was originally the low, the pearl one, the pearl blues.
Okay.
So let me see, what did I call them? French blues? Look at how pretty those things are. Look at those. You can't see them. We'll put a bigger picture up here. But yeah, so basically this is that, but with red instead of blue. And the materials on that particular shoe were fantastic. Like that's like the main thing that I really remember. I remember picking those up off the shelf at Foot Locker, and they had a really nice tumble leather and a really nice gray overlay, which these are not. So I'm just a little bit like, man, can we please get that colorway? But not if it's gonna look like this or be like this. Do it right, do it with nice materials, and I'll be happy. Otherwise, you will hear from me later.
I guarantee it.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you on the next one. So until then, have a good one. That was rough,
sweating?
isn't it? Yeah, because that's what I was doing last time.